Today, people argue about whether animals should have rights or not. To some people, animals are just objects. To others, like myself, animals are living, breathing creatures and deserve to have love and respect. Animals should have rights because they do not deserve exposure to experiments, lack of freedom, and early death. The first reason why animals should have rights is because they don't deserve exposure to experiments. Animals are experimented on every day to help find cures for diseases like cancer, or to even be tested for a beauty product. I know it's a good thing to have animals to test on for diseases, but the animals don't deserve to go through all that pain. They don't understand what's going on during an experiment. All they know is that they're in a lot of pain. Take chimpanzees for example. Chimpanzees are experimented on more than any other animal. According to Mark Bekoff, chimpanzees have a higher rank of predicting human responses to new drugs. He also said that chimpanzees are very intelligent and social animals, which makes them have a higher risk of suffering during an experiment. Chimpanzees and other animals feel pain, get depressed, and even can become antisocial due to an experiment. If a human was being experimented on like an animal, it would be considered a criminal charge. Why is it okay for an animal to be experimented on but not a human? It's against the law to experiment on a human but not against the law on an animal. Animals feel pain just like us. It's very wrong to experiment on humans because people are living, breathing creatures. Just as humans, animals should not be experimented on because they are also living, breathing creatures. Another reason animals deserve rights is because they deserve freedom and not to be pinned up their whole lives. Some animals can be confined in cages and are never allowed to go outside. Take factory farms for example. For the majority of animals in a factory farm live their whole lives inside extremely small sheds and never let out to go see the light of day. They are confined their whole lives and it causes them deep stress. In factory farms, calves are kept in very small crates. They are so small that they can't even turn around. Imagine if you were in a small elevator crammed with a bunch of people and can't even turn around to get out. I know most people would not like that situation. So imagine how the calves feel. Even the chickens are kept in tiny crates filled with tons of chickens in just one little tiny cage. It's so full of chickens that they can't even spread their wings. The chicken sheds hold up to 20,000 birds, and all the chickens are bred to grow really fast, which causes them to have leg problems. John Webster said, "Broilers are the only livestock that are in pain for 20% of their lives. They can't move around not just because they're overstocked, but because it hurts their legs so much. I couldn't imagine being in pain for 20% of my life." It should be against the law to cage up tons of chickens in one small cage. Chickens have it causes them to have such bad leg problems that their legs collapse from underneath them and they can't even reach their food. All factory farms care about is making money and making sure the chickens are fat. They don't care about the suffering that the chickens go through. The most important reason why animals should have rights is because they don't deserve early deaths. Sometimes animals die way too early. People kill them for their fur, which is a very big problem for me. They also kill them for food, but that's not the problem. Killing an animal for food is a way of survival, but killing an animal for its fur is extremely wrong. A long time ago, before we had clothes made out of cotton and other fabrics, people had no choice to kill an animal for its fur. Now, though, there are clothes made out of cotton and other fabrics, so there is no reason why animals should be killed for their fur. Unfortunately, though, there are so-called fashion companies that are still making clothes out of animal fur. John D. Amico said that fashion statement can be achieved with other materials that don't require systematic cruelty to animals. Fashion companies can make clothes that look exactly like animal fur, but that it's actually really fake. So why does people still kill animals for their fur? People that wear fur clothes do not realize how much abuse animals go through while being killed for their fur. People need to learn what animals go through. In West Hollywood, California, they banned fur, and some people hated it. These people just need to get over it. A fashion statement can be achieved without killing an animal. So in conclusion, I think animals should have rights. They are living, breathing creatures and deserve to have treated with love, care, and respect. Thank you. David had to put her